Good evening, fellow managers, and of course to our CEO, Mr. Fahim, as well, for attending this meeting today. So the purpose of this meeting that we're conducting today is to address the current issue that our company is currently facing, which is an increase in employees turnover rate. I fear that in the long term, that this would give us a bad reputation in our industry, and it may also affect our business in the future as well.
I agree with Pangang lah.
Good morning, everyone. Tak, aku dengar Rafi punya audio.
Ya?
Tak, aku cakap.
Asal dia do mute? Semua mute.
Tak. Oh, balik. Fuck, sorry.
Turun satu
Yeah.
rumah
From the top.
Time is countdown again.
Okay, 3.
Good evening, fellow managers, and of course to our CEO as well, Mr. Fahim, for attending this meeting today. And the main purpose of this meeting that we're conducting today, we will be trying to address the current issue that our company is currently facing, which is going to be an increase in the employee turnover rate. So I actually fear that this issue in the long term, it would affect us by giving us a bad reputation in the industry, and also may affect our businesses in the future to come.
I agree with what Khalid said, and this is a critical issue for our company. And so I implore all the managers to give suggestions to tackle these challenges. And let's proceed to tackling challenges and maybe come up with a good idea or solution.
Can you hear me? Okay. Good morning, everyone. So I think employee turnover in future will leave a big impact to our company now. So I think to avoid this issue, I think I have to, from marketing department, we have to perform a survey to find out how our competitors tackle this issue to maintain their productive employee in their companies and being loyal to their companies. Moreover, last week, our department has conducted a survey with our employees, and unfortunately, the survey is about to know the satisfactory level of our company, of working in our company. Unfortunately, the response are really sad because they are really not satisfied with the work-life imbalance they are facing right now in our company.
So actually, for the past few months, the HR department has received many complaints from employees coming from various other departments, and a lot of them complaining about the issue of working hours. They are saying that they are facing a lot of too many shifts in a week, and another issue of their supervisors requesting for overtime on a very late note, and also next an issue about the workload, since our productivity has been increased in the past year. Their workload for each employee has also been doubled, and this has caused some employees to be contacted during the off days, which disturbs their work-life balance.
Good
Mr.
morning.
Hanif, may I know from which company you are receiving more complaints about? From which department you are receiving more complaints about this issue?
I think it is safe for me to disclose between us all over here that actually a lot of these complaints come from the production department, where most of the employees are hands-on on their work.
Oh, I see.
Good morning, everyone. I would also like to say that what would happen, what would the consequences be if we don't resolve this issue? Firstly, we will see a direct impact on our performances. High turnover rates will disrupt the team's dynamic. It will also increase the workload on the remaining staff. And this will lead to a lot of loss of valuable skills and experience. Ultimately, this will lead to less revenue and our ability to meet the targets and satisfy the customer will be compromised. In the long run, this could weaken our market position, and most importantly, it will hurt our financial health.
From what Magat said just now, I agree because high turnover rate will damage our company reputation and also in our company public perception because as Harit already said, we we receive so many complaints, and the employee that complains might be up, who knows, because in this era we use social media a lot. So I I afraid that one of the employee will upload their complaints to the social media, and it will very will damage our companies in public eyes. So if the if something like that happen, it will decrease our potential to hire some young talents or fresh grads, because yeah, because the reputation of our company is not in the good level.
Okay, so it is actually a very serious concern, but I appreciate all of your insights. It's clear that we need to resolve this issue urgently, and that we not only address the symptoms but also the root causes of this problem. So I invite you guys to come up with solutions and ideas to these challenges. So anybody have any suggestion?
I have an idea in my mind right now, which is, what if we implement the fixed number of working hour per week? What I mean is, if for example, an employee must achieve 40 hours working per week. So, if he wants to get the Friday, or Friday is as his day off, he needs to he needs to uh balance his working hour and divide his working hour 40 hours working hour, for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So he will have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as his day off. How about that?
Mr. Rafi, is that like, let's say our employee are working a 9 to 5 job, right? 9 to 5 means they are working for 8 hours in a day. In 5 days, they are working for 40 hours. Let's say we are allocating a fixed working hours, which means 40 hours. What if an employee decides to work 10 hours from Monday to Thursday? So they have fulfilled their working hours quota. So which means after they have fulfilled their working hours quota, they can take a leave on Friday. Is that like that?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I would have to really disagree with that point. um, this is mostly because even if they do shorten the working days, they still have to meet the hours. So they might have to work even harder just to make that quota of 40 hours a day. And of course, with having this fixed working hours, it will limit the employee's ability to manage their work-life balance. And of course, people have different peak productivity times, and rigid hours may not align with those, which can lead to decrease in efficiency. Other than that, employees are also, of course, have their own personal responsibilities. As you know, maybe some of you, if you have family, then you have to attend to childcare, or maybe even medical appointments, which maybe are for you, for your wife, or whatever, your family. So it doesn't really fit into really fixed schedule, because maybe they feel quite tired, their morale has gone down. So they would have to stretch those days or even minimize those days because they have to fit that appointment into a week. as you all know, currently, it's not easy to have an appointment set. It takes weeks, months, maybe even a year or two just to set that specific appointment. So of course, this could also lead to the employees being burnt out, frustrated, and they will not be working at our best. So I think this can really affect our revenue because the employees are not working at their best. I'm sorry, but that's my opinion on this.
Mr. Najmuddin, can I conclude that if we are agree with this idea, in future our employees will feel pressurized to complete their working hours within 10 hours, and do you think it will affect it will make some impact in their working schedule?
Yes, that is precisely what I am trying to present here. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Oh, thank you. Understood.
I agree with Najmuddin's point. Well, it solves some of the issue. It doesn't completely solve all the issues. Like he said earlier, uh, the appointment is one thing. Also, it can working longer hours in a day can lead to exhaustion, even fatigue, and it will not only take a toll on their mental health but also their physical health. So I think that's more of a short-term solution rather than a long-term solution. So I think we need to brainstorm other ideas other than the one that you presented.
Yeah, I think it's more to short-term benefits.
Sorry, but instead of trying to implement a fixed working hours, how about we implement work from home alternative for this issue? So employees can take turns in a week to choose their desired day to work from home. And by implementing this idea, I think that it will allow the employees to allocate their own time between their personal matters and also their professional matters even better and smoothly. And yeah, what do my fellow managers, my fellow peers thinks about this?
Yeah, personally, I think that's a much better idea than the one presented before. Because I think having the balance of flexibility and collaboration, as you know, we're going to be working from home, so you can still maintain interaction with your family, spend time with your family, but also you are still getting your work done. So I think that is the main point. I think is getting the work done. So I think regardless of how it is done, I think an idea like this is very good. Other than that, I think it can also help the employees to better manage their responsibilities and work-life balance. Of course, this is one of the issues that we are addressing in this meeting. So I think this could really help with this problem. As of course, now they can fit uh, better their schedule. They can fit it better to their needs. Maybe they can take 2 days off straight. They can take alternate days. So yeah, I think that's a very good idea to solving this issue.
Thanks for the idea, Mr. Harit. Let me share about one article that I have read last week in LinkedIn. Some of the big tech companies nowadays are offering work from home like twice a week for their employees. So let's say there are many women in our company. They when they are performing work from home, they also can perform the household chores at home, and also like they can take off their kids, and they also can be balanced with their work. So I think it's really effective. Plus, working from home is getting popular after COVID-19. So I think we can go for this idea. It's really effective and reliable for all of the employees in our company. And I really agree that I really feel that all of our employees will like this idea.
And also from the financial side of things, implementing this work from home can significantly cut the company's expenses. By allowing our employees to work remotely, we can reduce the costs on maintenance, office space, utilities, cleaning, and security services. Also, expenses related to office supplies, equipments, amenities, and other in-office perks can also decrease. And as a result, over time, these savings can be reinvested back into the business, which will allow us to allocate more resources efficiently. And as a result, this will improve our bottom line and will improve our overall financial stability.
I think it's like killing two birds in one stone.
Yep.
Okay, before moving forward, I have a question for HR, Harit. And does working from home apply to all the departments or just some? For example, some work requires them to be on site. For example, maybe uh the 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 cleaning lady or something like that. Maybe someone that maybe the database administrator. It requires them to be on site. So how does the working from home apply to them?
I think implementing this alternative for working from home, it needs to be studied for each department. Not all departments and not all employees can be applied for this same method, which is working from home, since some may need to be present at the company for them to actually do their work. So we'll look into this further in the future. But for those that are applicable for working from home, I think this is a great way to have a work-life balance for the majority of the employees.
All right. Thank you for answering my question, Harit. Well, these are good points, and I'll take these suggestions into very serious considerations as we move forward. So does anybody else have any additional ideas or concern?
I think in order to solve our problem, right, I think we need to increase our workforce by hiring more employees, especially the fresh grad, because first thing first, it will reduce the stress and prevent overworking among the staff. And also fresh grad, I think they have the potential to inject new idea and also energy for our company. So if we have that, if we have talented fresh grad, it will support our company in the side of innovation, and also it will benefit us in long-term growth.
That's an interesting idea, Rafi. That's yeah, we can kill like Tami said earlier, we can kill two birds with one stone. Basically, distributing the work more evenly, and also getting more work done as well. And so, how does and Megat, how does this look from a financial perspective?
I do agree with Rafi's point, but I still need to figure out how many new employees that we can afford based on our current revenue and our budget. This includes looking at costs such as the salaries and also the benefits to make sure that we stay within our financial limit. After done with my analyzation, I will make sure to provide a recommendation on how many new hires that we can make without overextending our budget.
Fantastic idea, Mr. Rafi. I think when we are receiving more employees, more new talents, we will receive more productive employees and more talented. Means the workload will be shared among current employees and new employees. So the employees don't have to worry about the overwork. So if they want to do overwork, they can. If they don't want to, they can leave early. They can prefer to do their 9 to 5 job as 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 a normal thing. So apart from that, they don't have to do work overtime. And let me know what are the roles we highly demanding in our company, and from which department requires more supports for a new employees. So I will work on this job opening in future to hire the new employees.
Okay, I would also like to add on another idea that we could give, which is that how about we give extra bonuses to our employees, especially to the employees that has achieved their KPI. I think giving them extra bonuses would help solve this problem. What do you guys think?
Nice idea, Mr. Magat, but I don't think it could solve the overwork issue among our employees. So the issue is like overwork among issue and work-life imbalance. If we still provide them with bonus, I think they are still satisfied with their salary rate, and they are more concerning about the overwork they are doing currently. They want to spend a more valuable time with their families after their 9 to 5 jobs, I guess.
Yes, I do agree with that point, but I think giving them extra bonuses will motivate them to work, even though they are overworked and tired. But giving them the extra bonuses will prevent our employees from resigning, which is our main problem as well. So doing this can make up for that problem, and also it will make sure that our employees will have extra motivation, and we show as a company that we care for our employees as well with the extra bonuses that we're giving to them.
Okay, Magat. Okay, Mr. Magat, I will do some study about this because I think there's a conflict between us about this issue. So I will do some background study about this issue and let me know about this later.
All right.
Okay, other than that, I think why don't we allocate like a space or a corner somewhere in the company for a wellness space? For example, a gym, indoor games, a sleeping room. So maybe employees can take like maybe who knows a 20-minute break here and there, just to take a little rest, clear their minds. Maybe for example for the gym they can sweat out. They can by sweating out you can reduce your stress, calm them down a bit, and then at least they'll feel good about themselves on top of that. So what do you guys think about that as an addition to our company?
I
Yeah,
think
Mr. Najmuddin, I think this could increase the satisfactory level of employees. And actually, by having these dedicated environments, I think it could help to balance out the work-life balance issues. So, for example, like some may rush to and also from work because they are dedicated to their gym life, to their gym routine. And by implementing a gym at the company, it can help them to actually reduce the time for their travel to go home and also to the company for their gym time. Some might also, other than that, some may also be exhausted to have dinner after a long day at work and may cause them to skip their meals because of their tiredness. And actually, possibly if we implement a room for employees to eat aside from the canteen, of course, and also extending the hours for the canteen, I think it will help them for this issue as well. And having these dedicated places can also help them to tackle these issues that they are currently facing. Yeah.
I have a question for Najmuddin. So, these facilities will be implemented in phases, or it will be done in one go?
Okay, to answer your question, basically, I think we should do a survey so we can know which one is a priority for us. Because I think that if we do implement all of them in one go, I think it's going to be not financially great for us since we also have to, introduce the new idea of hiring more employees, which we did talk about previously. And of course, if we do go forward with the giving the employees a bonus, as well, that idea as well. So I think my opinion is that we should do a survey, see what the employees really prioritize, and then we can start from there. For example, the gym, maybe you don't have to give all the luxury, all the luxuries of a gym, like the ones you would pay for normally. So we can start small, give them the basics that at least they can do a full body workout. I think a good way to approach it. And then after that, if they do, maybe we can put a suggestion box or ask another survey after like a month or something. We can see do they need more equipment, and if they do, then we consider based on our revenue, we can see if we can add some more into it. I think that's the best way to approach this.
All right. I think I've heard enough for now. All of you guys suggested some wonderful ideas. While we not agree on all of them, but it's still wonderful ideas. So all of these ideas to solve the work-life balance or overworking, we will solve that in the next meeting. So for now, let's conclude the meeting, and I wish you all a good day. Thank you.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
boss.
you very much.